Hello, Terra Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria 1.2 still with me, BlueAnkylo, enjoying the rainbow. Alright, so, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. I've learned a few things, and I've got a few things to show you before we get to business here. First off, I have, which one is it? Yeah. I killed the pumpkin a few more times, and I have the candy corn rifle, which shoots candy corn. And it doesn't seem particularly great, but there's more bouncing bullets anyway. So that's number one done. I also, now that we're in 1.2.1 or 0.11 or whatever version we're at now, you can actually buy sickle from the merchant, cut hay off of just the generic grass, and make hay walls. So that's cool. Picked up a spiked magic quiver from killing something in the temple dungeon, or the jungle temple. That's the name of the place. So that's kind of cool. And I got a possessed hatchet after killing the golem 10 more times. And then I'm out of power cells again. So at least I got that. I also have a tactical shotgun. And we'll talk about how I got that in a little bit. Saving that for just a little bit. Let's show you the house for the hay. Hey there. How's it going? Way up here. That's what the hay house looks like. I don't think you can make anything else out of hay. So that's what you get. I've also been, of course, collecting goodie bags during the Halloween event, and I may have some new... I think I have the entire straw hat set. Pumpkins new. I don't know how many more of these are new. Princess, maybe. I just set them all up. Anyway, I'm starting to get a good number of the costumes. Now, one thing I'm going to go over. We're going to go to the jungle again. Or, sorry, not the jungle. We're going to go to the dungeon again. And I knew about this, but I didn't know the whole story, basically. My blue dungeon has blue brick walls. I have these. But it has 3 different backgrounds. This is blue brick. This is blue tile. And this is blue slab. The majority of my dungeon is blue slab and blue brick. And that's where I've been fighting the most, because that's what most of my dungeon is. The blue tile has different enemies, though. And I think each section, I actually had to look it up on the wiki sort of to figure it out, because you guys have been talking to me about these different enemies that I should be killing in the dungeon, getting different drops and stuff. I also got that from killing Pumpkin one of those times. And yeah, I just was not seeing the enemies that actually dropped the stuff I was looking for. So I have found an area to sort of farm that, and we're going to head back and I'll show you the difference in the dungeon itself, just to give you an idea of how things have been working. I've definitely killed the pumpkin a few more times. I'll need some hallowed bars now, actually, to make me even more. We'll probably fight him again this episode. And I think that's about it. Still got those rainbow bricks. Haven't really done anything with those. They're very rare. And I will make more of the wings at some point. I'm kind of waiting to get better wings than my ice. I've had the ice for the whole hard mode because they're one of the better ones. They're not quite the best, though, anymore. Is there anything else sitting around? This is where I store all my to show on camera stuff. Oh yeah, I got the Necro helmet. That was from the dungeon too. Okay, I think that was all the important stuff I wanted to do. Yeah, so let's head on over. So yeah, things are still going quite well. I have come to understand that the Halloween event does run for something like 15 waves, and as far as I can tell, that's basically impossible to do single player. So we have an event that's basically focused on, if you want to completely clear it, having to use multiplayer. Hooray! Great! Just what I always wanted. At the very least, I can kill the pumpkin on my own. In fact, I have killed him... I think I've managed to kill him 3 times in one night now. I actually discovered that the leaf blower has higher DPS than the spectre staff. It has a lower base damage, 63 compared to 108. But especially if you factor in the golden shower decreasing their defense, the leaf blower, although it doesn't have homing like the spectre staff, it just shoots so fast, it actually kills the pumpkin pretty darn quickly. So that's something I've used to help out. And if you add in some potions like magic power and stuff, and spam your mana potion bottles like crazy, he goes down fairly quickly like that. So, I have managed to kill him at least twice, maybe 3 times in one night. So at some point, I'll be able to get all the drops. It's just random luck. I mean, random luck in Terraria is becoming harder and harder as I narrow down to the last few drops. We're just going to make this quick trip over to the dungeon. I'm also getting very tired of farming The golem, you saw, if you watched during my last channel update video, I fought him, I think I had 10 or 11 of those charge things, whatever they call them, the power cells. So I killed him the entire time. That's all the power cells I got from the chests in that dungeon. And I only got one new item. Now, I might have gotten most of his drops, but it's going to get pretty tricky to get the rest of them. I know the lizards themselves have a low chance of dropping the power cell, but I don't know about farming them. It seems like it might be quicker to make a new world and try another temple. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. It took me forever to find the temples, so such is life. Anyway, let's go on to the dungeon. So this is slab. Now, for one thing, I do think you need to go fairly far down to get proper, you know, super hard mode style enemies, whatever you want to call them. Hard mode dungeons. Super hard modes from from the Dark Souls mod, or Story of Blue Cloud, Red Cloud. So we'll just keep going. There's lots of slab, slab, slab. That's part of the trouble. Most of my dungeon is slab background. There's only kind of one little corner of it that seems to be tiled from what I've noticed. And it definitely has new enemies that you guys, if you haven't been playing yourself, probably haven't seen. So I will show them to you. And then this is brick. So a lot of my dungeon is brick. But, you know, we're back into tiled here again. Okay, we got snipers. So you'll see a lot of snipers. And, you know those two mages that I normally fight? There's one, this guy. He's got the shadow beam. I think he's the slab version mage. There's a different mage in each background. The other one with the homing missiles and the specter staff, I believe, is in the brick background. Either that, one way or the other. That's the point. Those two come from those areas. We need to find the other area to find the tiled background to get different mages. And there's also a couple different, instead of a sniper, we'll find like a shotgun skeleton. Oh look, I have to kill this guy too. I definitely need to kill some more paladins. I have a feeling he only shows up in the brick area actually. Okay, you get out of here. Wow, I'm almost dead. I don't really like fighting the paladin because he kills me, and I gotta run away because I'm dead. I hope he doesn't shoot any hammers at me while I'm down here. Yeah, the paladin is a jerk. He is a no good for nothing jerk, and I'm not in a really happy mood to fight him. I can't. There's nowhere to dodge his. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. Well, this sucks. I'm trying to show you the new area. I'm not even gonna make it. Ugh. Killed that thing at least. Unfortunately, I didn't really bring a lot of potions, like regeneration potions or anything. And you definitely get less healing out of your spells now. Okay, I think I'm okay with this big group. There we go. Healing up a little bit. Yeah, so this is where I normally fight. And I get lots of slab enemies and also some brick enemies when I go sort of this way. That's the brick area. What I need to do is remember where the tiled background is. I think it's left up here. You've also probably noticed, if you've been paying close attention, the red monsters that came out of this. This is the tiled area. I actually get completely different enemy sets in here. Let's move that out of the way, now that I know where I am. Alright, so we got this red guy. They are hell armored. So you'll see lots of those guys if you're in the right area of the dungeon. This is a different kind. And I've kind of made a little circuit for me to run around in laps. Try to get enemies to spawn. Actually, I have one battle potion left. Let's chug it. So you still get, obviously, dungeon spirits, no big deal. But hopefully one of these guys will show up on camera and I can show you the... There's the other mage. That's the Diabloist I've been looking for. No! He's the guy that drops a new spell that I'm looking for. And if you're in that area, you can also find the shotgun, the tactical shotgun that I have sitting here. Good job, Blue. Anyway, I'm going to off-camera my way back to the dungeon, and then I might record a little bit more of just trying to get that spell. Alright, folks, hello again. So I'm back in the zone, and back in the zone. And I actually did get one lucky drop on my way down here. I got the lucky armor polish. Woo. Oh, I was hoping that was going to do it. That could have been the drop right there. I don't know what the odds are. It's probably another one of those 1 in 100 bowl things, but I am hoping to get one of those. Now, I also have, I don't think I've shown you yet, but I also have the trifold map. I picked that up in the above ground. That guy sucks. Hallowed Desert, and I had to make that. I made that myself via the Contaminator because I didn't actually have a Hallowed Desert by default. And you fight, I think it's just the light mummies specifically, and then you'll get the one that prevents confusion. So I believe, I'll have to double check when I get back home, but I think I am 1 item away from the Ankh now. Now, I don't know where it drops. It's probably like in the Underground Hallow or something, or the Underground Crimson. It's one of those two. I can't remember. Definitely Underground something or other. We'll figure it out when we get back at home, because making the Ankh has been one of my life goals for Terraria for a long time. But my current goal, anyway, is getting that spell. And I think once I've got that spell, well, I'm not done in the dungeon, but I'll have almost everything. I'll be missing the paladin stuff, but I can barely kill the paladin as it is. And he doesn't spawn very often. I think knowing that he probably only spawns in one area will help, because then I can hang out in a brick area instead of a tile area, and I'll be able to fight him a little bit more regularly. But yeah, it's tough. He is a difficult enemy. I would prefer to have better weapons or spells. Like maybe this spell. I don't know how good this spell is, but I'd like to try it out. Oh boy. Because it does a lot of damage to me. This Diabloist, whatever these guys are called, they are very bad for my health while I'm in the dungeon. They're not as bad as paladins, obviously, but they do hurt. Alright, I didn't get any staff, did I? I want his spell. I've been told to get that spell for a long time, many episodes. And seeing as I'm currently on my magic kick, I would like to try it out. I really should get rid of that switch. I keep getting poisoned every time I go down this way. Alright, do a couple loops. Hope for a bit of luck here. I've probably killed maybe a dozen Diabloists so far. I don't know what the chance of getting the spell is, unfortunately. It could be 1 in 100. Seems like all the good stuff is at least 1 in 100 or worse. Oh yeah, that's the tactical skeleton guy. Those are the guys that drop the tactical shotgun. No big surprise there. They also shoot a shotgun at you. Go. Alright, we got him. Still no drops, no spells. I don't know how long it'll take. I'll record for a few more minutes, and then maybe I'll farm off camera for a little while. I don't know. Kind of said I was going to stop doing that, though. This should be nice. Kill all those guys. 1 spirit out of all that. I still need a fair bit of ectoplasm, to be honest. Not so much for crafting items, but for this pumpkin moon. It uses a lot of ectoplasm. Because then you got to get the ectoplasm just to even fight the pumpkin, and only being able to kill 1 or 2 of him per time is... Oops. No. What am I doing? Is difficult. Precise tabby. Oh, that's the ninja gear. I think I already have all of that. Alright, now this is a teleporter guy. You want high damage per shot. The leaf blower is the wrong weapon for that guy, basically. You want to use something that can kill him in 2 hits, like the Spectre Staff. That way he only teleports once, which works out much better. Good, you keep spawning. That's it. Just killed him like 3 times in a row there. That's perfect. Any more? Come on, I want you to drop this item on camera so everybody knows I got it. And I also want to test it. So yeah, tabby is the dashing thing. I already got one. I am pretty sure I've got most of the loot out of the dungeon. Like I said earlier. I know someone has posted that the paladin does drop stuff, but it's very rare, it's not that good. and it's hard to kill him anyway, so that might not be an item I'm willing to grind at all for, if it's really not that good and so difficult. Ah, the good old golden shower. The piercing effect is just so useful. I was actually thinking about it. I might be smart to bring the nettle burst with me as another option for magic. Specifically because it's the only spell that I know about so far that will pierce through walls. Like, almost all of my magic, other than that, other than the ability to curve, there's just no way to hit things through walls. So, like, when the giant skulls attack, if they decide to just hang out behind the walls, I can't even hit them. And, like, all the enemy magicians, they can shoot through walls. That's just totally normal for enemy magicians. But I don't really have spells that can do that. Everything just stops. So, I might bring my Nettle Burst, or whatever it's called, from Plantera, just so that I've got one spell that will pierce. Wow, I'm kind of surrounded here. Luckily, I'm super-powered Spectre Armor Blue. Yay, another key brand. Someone said those were rare. I don't know. I've gotten a few of them now. If they're rare, they're not rare for me. Maybe it's just my random luck. I've got the kind of luck that gets me really rare stuff that I don't want. What kind of luck is that? There you guys go. Everyone dies. Switch to the leaf blower for a while. I have kind of taken a liking to the leaf blower. It doesn't use tons of MP, so it's not too bad. Come on. See, this is the problem. Like, I can't hit that thing until he comes out of the wall. If I had the Nettle Burst, I could have shot through and killed him. Or his big brother. You know what I mean. Alright. Still no draw. I think I forgot to summon my pygmies. There you go. The pygmy doesn't do a ton of damage, but I like having him around. A lot of the times he lets me know if there's enemies off screen that I can't see. So I like that. Another wisp in a bottle. Very nice. Again, I don't know if that's a super rare drop. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on the wiki. I mean, that's part of the thing, right? I've been playing 1.2 since it came out. And when you've got a new update with all this content, nobody just knows all the information. And, like, the drop rates, where to go to get stuff, all that. So I've been playing it somewhat blindly, just looking for new stuff, having fun. If I wanted to know where everything was perfectly, I would have just gone on the wiki and waited for someone to look at the numbers in the files and just read that. But I've been kind of avoiding that. Although I am at the point where the luck, well, it's just getting so random, so rare, that learning how to optimize the drops is starting to sound more useful. I'm not quite ready to build a mob farm yet. Some people have been talking about that in the comments too. Various types of mob farms. I haven't quite worked up the nerve to build one of those, but maybe one day, we'll see. It's not the kind of thing I'm super excited about. They take a lot of work to set up, a lot of time. Oh, don't you fire blast me. Yeah, he did not drop it again. Well, let's make a rule. We'll kill, how about 3 more Diabolists, and then I'll leave. And we'll go somewhere else for this episode before I wrap things up. It's already been like 18 minutes. So, 3 more Diabolists. We'll see if we get lucky. Knowing blue, I don't think that's going to be lucky enough. Okay, there's number 1. And nope. Gave me some more ectoplasm. Okay, 2 more. 2 more Diabolists. Come on, luck. Come on, give me a good drop. Give me their spell. Come on. You can do it, game. You can do it on camera. I do like this leaf blower. At first, when I picked it up, I thought it was lame. But the more I use it, the more it's actually pretty good. Don't you shotgun at me. Stupid tactical zombie. Come on. Where's the Diabolist? Where's the spell? Come on. We'll just leave some blue torches, just to say blue was here. That's like my calling card. Okay, I'll kill that guy up there, I suppose. Interestingly enough, I haven't actually used the heat gun very much, the one that the golem drops. Maybe I should give that a try. I don't know. Still like the magnet spear, even though it's a little bit more micro-intensive to really use it. Because you gotta switch back and forth to other spells, but I like it as like a supplemental. I can just cast it and then forget about it for a little while. Alright, there's number 2. Nothing. Alright, well we got one last try. One more Diabloist, and then I'm leaving. That's all you got out of me, game. I've killed maybe half a dozen on camera, give or take. We got one more try. Yeah, get up here. Go. Come on. I just want to test this spell out. I've had multiple different viewers suggest that I get this spell because it's supposed to be really good. And now I finally know where to go to get it. And it's turning into a farming marathon longer than I really wanted. That's why I've got the pygmy guy. He just lets me know that there's some enemies down there to kill. Oh, there's quite a few, actually. One thing I should probably learn how to do better for this game is use the number keys to switch between spells. I mean, I always have my fingers on WASD for moving, but if I could switch between like 1, 2, 3 really quickly, that would help me. Like, I'd be more useful, more efficient. I could go spell and then switch. Although there is like a delay, like you cast and then you can't actually change spells for just a little bit of time, like maybe half a second or so. You can't actually change. I'm gonna try to play that way from now on. We're gonna try to improve our skills by using 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 on the keyboard. We'll see if that helps. You guys let me know if it looks like I'm getting better. It'll probably just confuse me anyway, cause trouble. I mean, that's how I play the old shooters, like Quake and Doom and stuff. Use 1, 2, 3 to switch between your weapons. It's just not something I've done in Terraria generally. I'm almost always like a one-weapon guy. In fact, all this magic is quite new to me. Usually I just get a really good sword or a really good spear, and I just stick with it. This time, I'm trying out new things. And I will get to ranged weapons soon enough. The fact that I've got a tactical shotgun now actually helps. Because I was kind of thinking I wanted to have a shotgun with me when I went and did it. We're going to have like a... I'm going to want to bring like a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle, something that shoots fast like the Mega Shark, and a shotgun. And that can be like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll have lots of options for ranged firing. Maybe a bow too. I've been hearing things about the chlorophyte shot bow. I've definitely been reading the comments suggesting that that's an amazing weapon. So I will give that a try later too. After I'm done with magic, I will switch over to ranged. The melee stuff wasn't super impressive. My problem, here it is, last one. Nope, no luck. Oh well. My problem with the turtle armor, which is, from the looks of things, the best physical armor in the game, is that it doesn't actually provide very much defense numbers. It's more about getting enemies to attack you instead of the mage in the party kind of thing. So it's another kind of like, it feels like it's more multiplayer oriented than single player. Ah! That magic mirror is the death of me. I teleport away more often than I want to. Alright, so we're gonna sell our spare tabbies, spare keybrand. It's worth a fair bit. Spare wisp is worth a lot. Very nice. And we're not selling that. In fact, by the way, ectoplasm is worth 50 silver each. It's not a bad idea to sell if you're looking for money. Alright, so now let's go look at our Ankh building and let's try to figure out what I'm missing. Oh, I think I left the trifold map up here because I was going to show it off and then I forgot. Did I? Didn't I? Am I crazy? There it is, trifold map. I did pick that up. So yeah, that was from a hallowed zombie. Makes sense, right? I don't know why a map would cure confusion either. You're right, RGWM. Let's see. We got counter curse mantra, medicated bracer, a clock, A blindfold. And that's it. Let's go see what we can make. Let's see how close I am to the majestical Ankh. So we combine the clock plus the trifold map to get the plan. Bam. So silence, curse, done. Slow confusion, done. Poison, bleeding, done. Darkness, armor polish. So what am I missing? What am I missing? Am I missing 2 or just 1? Hey there, guide. Let me know. What am I missing here? Blindfold does not have an upgrade, so I'm missing armor bracing, which is vitamins. So where do we get vitamins? What causes weakness? Trying to think here. Maybe the underground crimson something causes weakness, or the underground corruption. I hope I don't have to go to a corruption world just to get that, actually. That would be kind of sucky. Weakness. I know something does, and I have a feeling it's in the underground. Let's go have a little adventure. See if we can find something that gives us that debuff. I don't know if that's how it normally works. The enemy that causes it can cure it. I don't know if that's how it actually works, but I would really like to make the Ankh, because I can combine it with the shield, so I don't lose anything, and I also get immunity to like all the bad debuffs. So that would be pretty good. I also haven't been down here in a while, so it might be worth it. I suppose once this episode's done, once I end this episode, I will go look it up and see if I can figure out where to go. Alright. Underground Crimson. Oh, I spent all my mana. Good job. So, are those wraiths that look like ghosts now? I bet you that's part of the Halloween update. Let's put the mini-map up. I don't think I noticed that before, but I bet you those ghosts, poltergeists, whatever they call them, are basically just wraiths? Is that what happened? Alright, so we got... I mean, I haven't really been picking up very many dyes lately. I could pick this up. I think that's teal dye. Or a green mushroom. A green dye, that will do. So, these things... What do they do when they hit you? Nothing. I know the bats cause confusion. Okay, that might mess up my plan, though. If bats cause confusion, but the mummies drop the map that cures confusion, or prevents confusion, maybe my idea is not going to work. Maybe I have to go down... I really don't know. I'm sure someone has left a comment by now, because I've been rambling about this for a couple of minutes. But I don't know off the top of my head. The other thing is, I am still looking for the spell down in the Underworld. You guys remember that imp down here, right? I'm still thinking that would be cool to get. The Red Devil. I had a battle potion at least. I mean, the Underground is so not dangerous anymore. It's hilarious. It seems to me this place was worse back when the lava slimes dropped lava when you killed them. Like, that was scary. But nowadays, it's like, it's kind of tame. I could just build, like, a bridge through all this, and you could just run around totally safe. I could just, in fact, I could just lower all these buildings and flatten it out, and you just have a nice obsidian walkway everywhere you want to go. That would be pretty easy. But yeah, do you guys remember when lava slimes actually spread lava when you killed them? That was crazy. I remember making, like, bridges that had every second block open like that, just so that I wouldn't take lava damage every time I went down to the Underworld. Well, seeing as we got a voodoo doll, I mean, we might as well. Oh, look, there's some souls up here. This guy's always fun to kill. I mean, once you've got something like the Golden Shower, you can take care of all of his little hungry needs in no time. And then we'll go full DPS mode here, and this will take him out. He's even got the cursed effect from the Crimson. I mean, that leaf blower, very high DPS on a target if you're not going to miss. Oh, there's one of those imps. Red devils. I keep calling them imps. They are devils, technically. There you go. Still did not drop what I wanted. Now, I have heard, and this may be something I should think about doing, that the goblin, or not goblin, the other one, the pirate invasion, that event, has... what did I get anyway? I got the Wall of Flesh trophy. Nice. And some more stuff to sell. I've heard that the pirate army does drop some really cool stuff, but it has incredibly low chances of actually dropping. Apparently there's a coin gun, I think, as well as some other accessories that are useful for buying items, getting more gold to drop, things like that. Unfortunately, I can't even get treasure maps. I spend a lot of time... Oops, I thought I could get in there. I spend a lot of time in the ocean just killing crabs and sharks. In fact, I think I have like 99 shark fins now, just sitting around for no reason. And I do not get... I've only ever had 2 pirate invasions. So I kind of don't feel... It's not very much fun sitting in the ocean killing crabs and jellyfish. I mean, it's kind of boring. So I need a better way to get those to spawn. Treasure maps, specifically. That would be nice. Well, let's wait till I get one more red devil, and then we'll wrap the episode up. They seem to spawn fairly uncommon. We'll get one more of those, and then if it drops the spell... I think it's just the same spell that he casts at you. It's kind of like how the normal devil things shoot their demon size. I guess they're called demons. And you get the demon size from them. Alright, there we go. I think that guy gives us some sort of fork spell. Although, not today. Alright, well, I guess that'll do it. At least he spawned fairly quickly. So, I guess I'll wrap this episode up. I think what I'll do is look at the wiki and figure out where to get the immunity to weakness charm. And then next episode, we can spend some time hunting for that. Oh, look, another one. There you go. Give it to me. Did not give me what I wanted. That would have been nice. I'm also going to need to fight some more bosses, some hard mode bosses, and then get Howled Bars and do the pumpkin event again. So I'll do that in a couple more episodes. I'm just trying to power up a little bit before we actually get to... well, he's actually spawning a lot right now. Alright, I'll spend some time off camera just trying to get that drop. And then I'll meet you next episode for the hunt for the Ankh. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. Wow, this is a good spawn. I really, I've never seen 4 of them in a row like that. Generally, it's just demon after demon. Anyway, like I was trying to say, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day.